Okay, just like that. Just like that, we are live, baby. I am back. It is good to be back. The hand, doing much better, obviously. Pretty severe hand injury from work, so I've been dealing with that. But I'm glad to be on the mend here. Coming back to the Mariners franchise, obviously. I'm on a new PC, so I'm going to try to make sure everything is working as intended here. Just bear with me for a second. God. Okay, so that seems like that's working as intended. I just want to check the audio too. See how. Wait. Okay, just like that. So stream health is good. That's good. Everything's good. All right. So I'm gonna flip my screen back over here. And we're going to talk about the Mariners franchise because it's been a couple of months since I've uploaded about it. So, here's the situation. We just finished 2029, okay? And I do have videos that are backlogged. So I think I've got 4 or 5 videos that I actually had recorded and then I didn't get a chance to edit them. So, we're really behind here, but here's what we got for now. The end of the 2029 season, we finished 100-win team, top the division once again. Okay. We have yet to advance into the postseason, so we're going to go through league leaders and award winners and stuff like that first. And then we'll also kind of touch on our player development and those kinds of things. And then from there, we'll be able to move forward into the playoffs and see what that looks like. This is really going to be a pretty short little spiel here. I'm not going to stream for a bunch of the day. I just wanted to record this and then get it out. And I wanted to just do it live in case anybody showed up. I know it's super early in the morning, so we'll just have to see what happens. But so here we go. Let's go to league leaders. Julio Rodriguez is going to win his second batting title. Which is actually pretty cool when you think about it. So this season, he finished hitting .333, 1,007 OPS. So not actually as good of a year technically as he had the last few seasons, which is kind of too bad. He did slug pretty good, but 37 homers, 42 doubles, 8 triples, drove in 114. He's now got 294 career home runs. Really good year for him. He's been great. Making a lot of money. Been an all-star, what is that? 8 times? Yeah. So, he's been really, really good, obviously. He's been what the Mariners hoped he would be, obviously. Okay. You can see Josh Naylor's in there. Josh Naylor hit .318 with 39 doubles, 24 bombs. Really nice year for him. Look at all these Yankees, dude. Golly. Judge is kind of in the twilight of his career now. He's got 500 home runs. He will probably, what is he, 36? He'll probably hit 600 because he's still insane. He's starting to get a little bit iffy, but yeah. There's Cal. Cal hit 291 this year, which is very unheard of. 48 homers, 931 OPS. Really his best year of his career when you think about it. So there is that. Dom Canzone hit 40 home runs for the first time in his career. He's turned into a beast. 290, 340, 597. Okay. Hits, we don't care that much. Corey Seager, though, has been every bit of electric as you would think. He hit 53 home runs this year. He's got 429 career home runs. That's pretty incredible. That is pretty incredible. He's going to go into the Hall of Fame for sure. There's CJ Abrams. We talked about him. I don't think he'll be back next year. He was fine, but just what I'm paying him, and then we've got young talent in the minors, so, and we'll talk about that here later. 42 doubles for Julio. Look at these guys over here. National League guys. I mean, these are guys that really, I mean, these are all guys that have developed. So that's kind of wild to think about. Triples, PCA, no surprise there. Home runs. This is what we were talking about. Seager and Cal. Got Trout mixed in there, which is cool to see. He's got 576 career home runs, which is wild. 18 years. Canzone, Julio, all that. RBI, Cal Raleigh led the league in RBIs, 116. Pretty cool. On base, slug, OPS. Here's the pitching stuff. George Kirby, he may win back-to-back Cy Youngs this year. I'm actually really excited to see if that happens for him. Logan Gilbert, 20 wins. Right in there with him. Gilbert had a great year, but his ERA is just not in the same spot. George Kirby, 224 strikeouts. 22 wins, same as last year. Pretty similar year. I mean, really, a lot of the stuff is exactly the same. So, that's pretty cool. Kirby only had 4 losses. 2.03 ERA. Emerson Hancock finished second in the league in ERA, which is crazy. It's going to suck when he has to go. But I can't afford to pay him, I don't think. We do have Bryce Miller in here. We're going to have to extend him. It's just going to be a lot of work. A lot of money to keep these guys together. So, okay. Kirby, innings pitched, walks, yeah. He'll win the Cy Young, I'm pretty sure. Look at the pitching war. He's at 8.2. I mean, nobody else is even close. Maybe even an MVP conversation. Batting war 9.2 right there with Seager. Let's look at awards real quick before we move forward. Seager's going to win the MVP. Kirby almost won an MVP as a pitcher, which is pretty cool. I don't think that's been done since Justin Verlander. You got Kirby, Gilbert for the Cy Young. Kirby's going to win back-to-back Cy Youngs. He's going to have his 3rd Cy Young, which is pretty cool. Julio winning the batting title. Francisco Montoya, Rookie of the Year. This was a guy that we actually wanted to draft. The Guardians got to him before we could. And he's nice. 22 homers. 9 games. Brady Singer. Gold Glover. This is a guy that we had him for a year, but he was hurt. Cal's going to win another Gold Glove. Dang, Cole Young just barely missed out on Gold Glove stuff. Jim Welburn's nice. He's a really, really good third baseman. 22 years old. He's disgusting. Had a pretty good year. Ryan Bliss, one of our old teammates here. Turned into a really nice player. He's going to be coming up on free agency soon. He had a decent year, 38 doubles. Counting stats were good. The OPS wasn't great, but Varsho, PCA, Max Clark, Robert, Cal Raleigh, Silver Slugger DH, Austin Wells, Harry Ford. Almost won another Silver Slugger. Harry Ford has won a Silver Slugger before, and he's been a playoff MVP. He's added quite a list of accomplishments already, despite only being 26. You can see what he's done. He's basically a 30 double, 20 home run guy. So that's been cool to see the development there of Harry Ford, and you can see he's really nice. Okay. Julio wins another Silver Slugger. Canzone looks like might win one. That's cool. Okay. So we'll skip to the playoffs here soon. I just did want to take another look at player development. We can talk about that too. So starting pitchers. Kirby, Miller, Gilbert. Those are the three guys. All right around 31, 30 years old. Emerson Hancock. Walk year of arbitration. Not a lot we can do. We don't have the money to extend him long term. That's okay. Mitch Denny, the second year pitcher. He won the Rookie of the Year last year. He went 13-4 with a 3.2. Struck out 162. This year, kind of a shaky year for him. The whip has always kind of been high with him, and maybe at some point we can get that figured out, but he's a lefty. We like him. 5-pitch guy. And then Matt Ray next year will be replacing Emerson Hancock. So not a lot of stamina from Matt Ray, but he's got potential to really be a hard guy to hit. He's not a big swing and miss guy, but he's kind of a pitch to contact, weak contact guy. Stuff's not overpowering. He's got a running fastball, changeup, slider, curveball. We've talked about him a bunch before on that channel, but here he is. We'll see what he ends up doing next year. We also have Mark Patton, who's going to be coming here soon. And then some of these guys down here. So that's cool. Relief pitchers, kind of the same thing. Abreu, we've got him long term. I don't know how long he'll be around for, but we'll see. He might end up being gone next year as well. We just got to kind of retool a little bit because of finances. And then we've talked about Harry Ford and Cal Raleigh. Catching duo. We really don't have any plans. We did draft a good catcher this year, so we'll see in the future when Cal Raleigh's gone and Harry Ford is either gone or not. I think both those guys are going to be Mariners for life, but we'll see. Naylor doesn't have much time left on his contract. It's either going to be Will Ludwig or Greg Wacho. I think Greg Wacho is going to be the guy. He can already hit at a big league level. Not a lot of pop, but the contact's there. He's a righty. He's got great plate vision. I think he's going to be really, really nice to have around. I just don't know what we're going to do about his power because he's got no pop. He's a huge guy, 6'5", 239. He's got no pop. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Second baseman, Cole Young. We know Cole, right? In his second year, 33 doubles, 22 homers. 797 OPS. He has a career OPS of 801 through his first 2 seasons. He's been great. Really good player. We've got him locked up long term. We loved what we saw. He's going to be our second baseman forever. Arias had a good year. 25 doubles, 19 homers, 792 OPS. Probably the best of his career, I would think. Yeah. While being a great defender, obviously. But we'll see how long he hangs around for as well. He's going to cost a lot of money. As we approach free agency, he'll probably be gone. Teams will probably want him as a trade piece. So we're going to have to figure that out and see where we go from there. Now, shortstop is interesting. So Ty Pete was kind of the shoe-in for shortstop. He's got really good stats defensively, like all around. He doesn't have any weaknesses, which is really nice. Because JP was pretty rough for a while. CJ Abrams is decent, but Ty Pete really right now is just so good. So, anyway. He'll be probably coming up next year, age 24. But we also have Richie Cruz, who was a diamond in the rough, but his development has skyrocketed. He was a B potential, and he's all the way up to an A. He's a switch hitter, 6'1", 220 out of Venezuela. Excuse me. Guy that's got good plate skills. No pop, but can hit from both sides of the plate. I just don't know. He's got a good arm. Maybe we can convert him to a third baseman. He's only 18 years old, so we'll probably manipulate some service time there. But boy, he's going to be bursting on the scene here pretty quick, and I don't know who we're going to want at shortstop. Obviously, right now it's Ty Pete, but I think Richie Cruz will overtake him here soon. Left fielders, Josh Hooper was kind of our top prospect. Even though his potential is only a C, he's just got really good plate skills. Switch hitter once again. Can hit both righties and lefties. Great vision. He's not super durable. That's kind of the only problem. But he is a nice piece. A little bit of speed there. So, top of the lineup type guy. We really like it, even though we've got Canzone up there in the leadoff spot. And Canzone's been hitting baseballs to the moon all year long. But we'll have to see what ends up happening with that. Center fielders, we know Julio. Nobody else is going anywhere. Robles will probably be gone. Not going to re-sign him. I liked him this year, but he really wasn't anything too special. Enrique Bradfield Jr., he's never really panned out. But maybe he can be a bench guy. I think he's got a favorable contract, yeah, so. Going to happen there. Okay. Moving on down the line with these guys. Right fielders, we don't have much. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is in the off season we're going to kind of retool, get us an actual right fielder. I was thinking about Jason Dominguez. The Yankees haven't really played him. He's kind of sat around, but he's a switch hitter with pop. He's got a bazooka of an arm, so that might be a move that we make. Save us some money on Robert Jr. as he's going into his last year. Much as we like Luis Robert, he had really a good year. I mean, 30-30 season. 830 OPS, but he never really reached this 2024 37 home run type deal. But we'll have to see what happens. He was a World Series MVP, though, last year because he was going bridge. So, anyway, there's kind of the rundown of our roster. We got some exciting prospects coming up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to advance to the postseason. Right here. We won the division. Regular season's come to an end. Let's go check out the awards. We're going to be playing the winner of Tampa Bay and Texas. Probably going to be Texas, as it always is. And then you've got the Yankees in Toronto down there facing Minnesota. Take a look at league leaders. Kirby. And then Julio Rodriguez obviously did his thing. So let's see what ends up happening. He did win the batting title. He won a Silver Slugger. That's exciting. Let's see who else got awards. Kirby did win back-to-back Cy Youngs. Julio Rodriguez did win the batting title. No MVP. There he is. Kirby, back-to-back Cy Youngs. How many times has that been done? Probably not too often. And it's pretty much what we thought it was going to be. As far as that's concerned, Cal Raleigh won another gold glove. 2 gold gloves. He won the home run derby, won the Silver Slugger. It's pretty cool. Cole Young just missed out. Okay, so we've already talked about all this. And this is what the playoff picture looks like. You see the National League, the Giants, and the Cardinals sitting at the top there. Us and Minnesota sitting at the top over on the AL side. Let's look at Tampa Bay real quick. Because the Rays are pretty good. So, a couple of good starters. Christian Javier and Brady Singer, both on Tampa Bay. Studs. Henry Davis, Junior Caminero. A lot of young talent, dude. Carson Williams. These guys are studs. Elsley. Another good starting pitcher. So their starting rotation, I think, is what got them there. Cunha. That's exciting. Yeah, they're young and they're good, man. Paredes. Randy. Yeah. Lindor's still on the team. That's crazy. Yeah, just a young, talented team with a lot of ability. So that's cool for them. And then, of course, Texas. I think Texas is just the same old Texas that we've seen. Yeah, they did pick up Casey Mize. Soderstrom, Langeliers. I mean, they're a deep team. They've been a deep team ever since we started this franchise. Just they do a lot of things well. Evan Alcantara, that's interesting. Yeah. Taylor Trammell. Taylor Trammell could come back too. He's done really nicely there in Texas, but I really have no idea what's going to happen with him. Do we have a chance to bring him back? He's got just light tower power, but he's getting older. But he is really nice. He's a good player. We tried. Okay. All right. Well, with that, that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I just wanted to get back on here, let you guys know I was alive, let you know that I'm on the mend. We'll start cranking out videos again. Like I said, I've got videos for the next couple of days before I actually play this postseason, so we'll have to see how that goes. But as always, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. It's good to be back, baby. Y'all take care.